Everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am going to be making the Christmas cookies. So we're going to try the Christmas pudding cookies today. I'm going to try and make them for you, so hopefully you'll enjoy. So first things first, preheat the oven to 180. Let's do that now. About that. Get that out of the way. And then it says line 2 baking trays. 4 baking trays with parchment paper. Well, I've got 2 baking trays, so I'm just going to line them. I was about to turn around and say then I didn't have any baking trays, so what I do. Let me grab a pair of scissors. Right. We should be okay. I'll make it work. Right, that's that. Let me just put things away that I don't need and then I'll crack on. Okay, so first things first, I've weighed all of my ingredients, so let me run you through what we've got. I've got 125 of unsalted butter. I've got 100 grams of light brown sugar, 100 grams of white granulated sugar, an egg, which is over there, some vanilla extract, which I will add in when I need to, cocoa powder, which is there. That is 25 grams, 225 of plain flour, some bicarb of soda and baking powder. I'll get the salt, and I've got some milk and dark chocolate chips. So what I do first is combine the butter and sugars until they're light and fluffy. I'm going to do it in a bowl because it is quite early in the morning. That clock is wrong, but it is currently 10. No, it's not. It's 7:30 or something in the morning, I think. Can I tell you? It is 10 to 8 in the morning, so I'm not going to use my mixer. I'm going to do it by hand initially, and we'll see how we go. So butter is in there. I am going to add the sugar and the other sugar. And we're going to do this until it's light and fluffy. I'm going to put it on the, I'm going to put it on the worktop. And give it a bit of power. I will have to give it a bit of welly this morning. Take a bit of time. Might actually get a whisk. Well, am I going to be better with a whisk? I wonder if I'll be better with a whisk. I'll try it with a whisk. It might make a difference, it might not. With a whisk because it gets stuck in the middle. resort back to the spoon because it's getting too stuck in the whisk. That's not too bad. That's a lot lighter than it was. We're going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. Oh, my hand hurts now. Right. Then it says mix in the vanilla and egg until thoroughly combined. Right, bear with me a minute because the vanilla is actually behind where the camera is. What does it say for vanilla? I think this is 1 teaspoon, isn't it? 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Where's my measuring? 1 teaspoon. It's one of those. 1 teaspoon. Teeny tiny bit of extra for a bit of support. Okay, done. And it says to add the egg. Let's get an egg. Eggs in. Just grab my tea towel for my sticky hands. Right. So it says mix in the vanilla and egg. I would say that's thoroughly combined. Okay, so then cocoa powder, plain flour, bicarb of soda, baking powder. Right, so how much bicarb and how much baking? Half a teaspoon. Right, let me get those ready to go. I knew that was going to happen. Landed it. Of course it landed in the cocoa powder. Right, where's my spoons? Half a teaspoon. I think that's blue. Yeah. Right, half a teaspoon of that going in. That was baking powder. Half a teaspoon of bicarb. Where's my sieve? There. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? My sieve just dropped into the mixture. Sink. Put the cocoa powder in. I will show you what I'm doing. I promise. Let me get it in there, and then you'll get to see it. Okay, so that is the cocoa powder, plain flour, bicarb, baking powder. The only thing I haven't put in there is a bit of salt. Let me go and grab my salt. Bear with me a sec. I've just put my tiny bit of salt in there. apparently a cookie dough paste. A cookie dough should be formed. I am doing my best not to get this all over the floor. I'll put it on the side for a minute. So as you can see, it's very almost doughy consistency. And then it says fold in the chocolate chips. Now, let's get these chocolate chips in. So that's the dark. And then the milk. Give that a don't know if I've ever made cookie dough, you know. Just going to throw it out there. I don't know if I've ever made cookie dough. If I've not, then hopefully this will be a first and a winner. Right then, technically this needs to make 16. Now the issue I've got is I don't know how big I'm supposed to make them. They're not like cupcakes where you just spoon them out. Make sure they are suitably spread out so they stay separate. Do I reckon 6 on a tray? This is meant to make 16. I might try and put 6 on a tray. But I think I'm going to have to get a spoon. I don't really know how I'm going to do this. Because I'm not really sure how they're meant to. It does look a bit wet. But maybe that's just what they're meant to be like. Should I do 4 on a tray? The trouble is I don't actually know. I might just do big cookies. I'm going to put them on a flat tray because the trays I've chosen aren't flat. Where's my big trusty square tray? That's one of my big trusty trays. sure how much space I need to leave. Well, this says it makes 16 now. That's why half the amount I've put on that tray. Shall I try that? Shall I try that tray as my test batch? So that's how I've done it. I know they don't look very big. I'm going to try that as a test batch and it'll give me an idea for the rest. So let me put these in for 10 to 12 minutes. Yeah, 10 to 12 minutes and we'll see what they look like. So this is the first batch. So that is the first 4 that have come out. I currently have, I think it's 13 in total because I did make some bigger ones. I know they're not all identical sizes, but they will still be, hopefully, tasty. So I'm going to leave these to cool. When all of the cookies are cool, I will be icing and decorating. Lots of cookies. There we go. There's all 13. And then I've got the white chocolate chips ready to melt. And then we'll dunk them into them. But I'm going to let them all cool down completely first. Christmas cookies. I had to do them slightly differently because I didn't have quite enough white chocolate, but they look pretty good. They don't look too bad. I would have preferred to have dunked them, of course, but for Christmas pudding shapes, not bad.